But she is an incredible girl. Because she really represents the essence of the members of this community, which is that they survived Ebola on their own. They didn't have the option to go to a testing treatment center. It wasn't an issue of distrust. It was an issue of logistics, an issue of infrastructure. They didn't have treatment centers because they were in an extremely rural district where the primary responders in their district were local doctors who were the first to die. So there were no doctors available, and nobody had gotten to them yet. Nobody had built a center, treatment center, or in Liberia they call them treatment units. And so they were left to their own devices to survive on their own. And so this girl showed signs and symptoms. She survived on her own. And the family, because the family had lived through this major trauma in this house, they were actually tearing down the house and building a new one just down the road. And I happened to just be walking through the town hanging out when I met her, and she said, "Will you come to this house that my father's tearing down? I'd like to be photographed in the room." And I said, "Sure." And we went to this room, and she was very, walked in and turned around and was like ready to be photographed. And so afterward, I asked her what the significance was, and she said, "Well, it's simple. It's the room I was born in, and it's also the room I almost died in." And she goes, "And now we're tearing it down, so I want something to remember it by."